check us out on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe. And most importantly, man, anybody that you know that's into fantasy football, trying to learn about fantasy football, think they might want to try fantasy football, send them our way, man. We hope to keep you people entertained, laughing, and also educated at the same time as you go to try to win some fantasy football championships. So please like, subscribe, and tell the folks about us, man. We appreciate that in advance. Hey, this time I'm gonna do my next Super Bowl prediction right here, because Grogu, we're gonna win that thing, man.
You know what?
What's up? Hit him
That's
with it.
That's gonna fall short too.
That's gonna do what?
That's gonna fall short too.
My boy got the force. What you talking about? he laughing at my Super Bowl plans. That's what it is. Oh boy, I see you went matchy with me today. I can respect that. Totally.
That's all I got is LSU stuff.
That's all you need.
I don't know what else to wear.
Just wanna f just like me. Fitted cap rockin' so low I can't see. 4X heavy hustle, black tall tee. So sick.
What up? What is up, folks? Fresh out. What they call it, Alaska and the Ice Mageddon, boy. We up in this thing, boy. It is the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast, man. Hey, we in here recording a little bit early, man, because we iced in. It's real icy up here. Weather is bad. So we ain't have nothing to do but cold kick it in here and talk straight football to you, man. Let me introduce myself before we get into the mix. It is your boy, Dimitri, and I'm cold kicking it with...
It's a guru, baby.
Yeah, your boy, Bob Hundo, the fantasy. I gotta take the guru off, man. I done lost back to back. We just gonna say I'm gonna sit the guru to the side for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, totally coincidental on the attire, though. We did not plan this, but it's fresh, though, when we come together and be matchy on y'all, boy. Folks ain't ready for the matchy, man. But y'all, one thing y'all wasn't ready for, cuz, is the matchy matchup that went down this weekend. Man, AFC Championships, NFC Championships, Guru, it was a magnificent week for football. People's brackets were on the edge. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of turmoil, man. I don't even know where to start at first, man. How about we go over to Denver, man? Hey, well, before we get into it, let's talk about it, Guru. What did you think overall? Did you like what you saw, man? Has this been some good playoff football so far?
Overall, it was a good game, man. I just feel like in that Denver game, looked like the moment was a little too big for old Stidham, man. He was out there. He started off strong, but then once they figured him out and they started showing different stuff, he know what to do. He started trying to toss it out there. Brain farts, man. Brain farts all over the league. It can happen.
Man, my boy Jarrett Stidham took the Denver Broncos out there to play against the New England Patriots. And as the Guru mentioned, hey, started out nice. Threw a touchdown right out the gate. Guru, I had a feeling that the Broncos was going to bring this thing home, man. But decisions made by the coaching staff in the clutch of things. Because if people remember, man, the game started off and everything looked regular, like a normal sunny day in Denver. Grass just as green. By the time we got... Oh, my gosh, y'all. Kick that child out my thing.
What's up, bro?
He in the back kicking it. Like, by the time we got to the fourth quarter, man, torrential blizzard, man. It was a blizzard out there. The Patriots had the white on white, man, and nobody could make a field goal, Guru. Do you think Sean Peyton regrets not kicking that field goal when he went for that fourth down early in the game? Could have been a difference maker as these boys fall 10-7, man. That's awful.
They should have got their money, man. It's the playoffs. I understand what you're trying to do, but man, I'd have had to get them through. It was a lot of iffy stuff, but I guess them playoffs bring that out, like you be I call it trying to outsmart yourself. The coaches be trying to outsmart themselves and end up doing something dumb. But, all that's easy to say from the couch too, though.
Yeah, it is, and then it was a critical play. I think he took too many risks with Jarrett Stidham. He had a lot of confidence in him. The one play that Jarrett Stidham really let me down was when he had the pressure on him on a blitz, and he didn't get off the football, and then they kind of knocked it out of his hand and recovered it and gave the New England Patriots the ball on the short side of the field. So that was one big mistake that he made. And then just the field goal kickers could not make anything. Denver drives down there at the very end, Because there wasn't a whole bunch of offense in this game. Obviously, you had the Cortland Sutton touchdown that we talked about earlier. Then Drake May ran for a touchdown in the second quarter. And then after that, you had a field goal in the third quarter, which made it 10-7 Patriots way. And nobody scored anymore, man. But the Broncos got down there. They got down to like the 20, kicked a field goal. I was like, man, it ain't no way they can miss this one. But luck of the draw, man. Hand raised in the middle of the defensive line for the New England Patriots. Blocked field goal to give them momentum, and then an eventual interception at the end of the game by Christian Gonzalez, shout out to the boys in Carrollton, to seal that thing for the New England Patriots, man. And just like that, the Patriots are back in the Super Bowl. Guru, hey, what do you think about that, man? Mike very well got them boys back in the Super Bowl. Is this the return of the dynasty right here? What you think about it?
Now, not to take nothing away from the Patriots. They're a good team and all that, but they saying them boys had the weakest schedule. But that's what you're supposed to do when you got a schedule full of chumps. You got to go on and feast. So, but then they went up against the third string QB. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they did what they were supposed to do, though. But, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say dynasty just yet. Not shit.
you only can play who they line you up to play with, and it's unfortunate that Bo Nix could not play in that game. It would have been nice to see what a full strength Denver Broncos could have done. Bo Nix versus Drake May. I think everybody wanted to see that, so that is kind of whack. Man,
hey,
as soon as I got on Facebook, go ahead. Do you think what you
not to take nothing away from the Pats fans and all that, but it's okay. They can come out of hiding again, and they can get off the Tampa Bay Bucks bandwagon and all that. Y'all can go back home now. It's all good. Y'all got a quarterback.
Hey, you know I'm going there, boy. As soon as I got on Facebook today, my boy Kimmy Yak was out there ripping hard, man. Patriots this, he back, baby.
But you know what though? Man, out of all that, I never seen Yak go for the Bucks with Tom Brady left and all that. I seen a few people, I ain't gonna call their names, but Yak kind of stayed down, him and the Patriot Socks and all that. Yeah, him and Andrew.
He did, but today he rolls out the ground like them zombies on Thriller, though, boy. He was like, he was ready, boy, to go do that thing again, man. We got a dude back in Louisiana that has a flagpole in his yard, and I'm not sure how he became a Patriots fan, but you know, the dude live up by Daddy, man. They got all them Super Bowl banners on his pole. You know, he out there repping and talking big noise.
He can put it back out now. They got action, boy.
Hey, satellite Patriots fans, but shout out to the Patriots, man. I'm happy for them. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat to see them back in the swing of things. Guru, I mean, what's your take, man? Like, do you give Mike Vrabel his props for calling a smart defense and going out there and hunker down? Because if you look at what they did offensively, it was not impressive. Drake May only passed for 86 yards. The weather was bad. Ramondre Stevenson rushed for 71.
Was terrible.
Hey, the leading receiver in the game, though, I mean, on the Patriots side, was my boy, old barefoot boy, Mac Hollins, 51 yards right off the being activated from the injured reserve. Yeah.
Did you see him?
Yeah, you saw him?
Yeah, he came up with the Warriors bottles.
I did.
Seattle ain't going to be having all that, though. They're going to come at your head, boy. Pause.
Well, that's what it's going to be, man. You see it right now. The Patriots have punched their ticket to the Super Bowl, back in that thing again, and headed to San Francisco.
But the brackets, we got to have a little bracket talk, dude. How did you look in your bracket right now?
Oh, I'm out of there, cuz. And what I was about to lead into next is I had Jacksonville going to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
you know, that kind of went. Yeah, so that messed up my AFC chances. I had the Rams going on the NFC side. And what we'll talk about in a minute will kind of show the end of that, man. So I'm pretty much out of there at this point. But as you bring that up, Guru, interesting game in Seattle. The 12th man was crunk. The fans was rowdy. You know what? Like, I don't have a beef with Seattle at all. I think they got a cool fan base. The games always look fun. I did want the Rams to win because I wanted Devontae Adams to get his action in there, man. And we knew we was in tune for a battle, and a battle it truly was. As for the third time this year, remember, Guru, I told you before, these teams that played 2 times before. And when you add up the total points of both games, the games have been won. They're 1-1 by a total of 3 points. There was a 1-point win and a 2-point win. So we knew he was going to get us a good game over here. Let's swing that thing over to Seattle, man. When them Rams showed up to try to get their lick back and punch their ticket to that, as the NFC champion to get to the Super Bowl, man. But them Seattle Seahawks had another thing in mind, man. Your boy Sam Darnold was out there darnling. Your boy Kenneth Walker was out there running that football. Man, the Rams came back. It was a lot of back and forth, man. Hey, did you see your boy Kenneth Walker handle my boy Omar Space with the wiggle, just kind of leave him still?
Hey, It was icy on the
did,
streets
girl.
of Dallas. It was icy on the field in Seattle. Boy, say, scoot, scoot.
And you know, and I hate that because you know Omar Space is an LSU dude, man. He had him out there looking bad, man, like extra bad.
They had to put him on replay, boy.
He did. Now the one thing that I was surprised with, Guru, man. Hey, both quarterbacks came out to play, boy. Sam Darnold, 346. Matthew Stafford, 374. Both had 3 touchdowns each, no interceptions. Hey, it was a lot of willing and dealing going down out there. Blake Corum, 55 rushing yards. Kenneth Walker only 62. Kenneth Walker did have a touchdown. Corum didn't have one. Puka Nacua doing everything he did, and that's what the big matchup was, Guru. Puka Nacua versus Jackson Smith and Jigba, and neither one of them dudes disappointed, boy. Puka had 165. Smith and Jigba had 153. Like, who do you think was the dueling champion right there? Who looked better? Was it Puka or was it Jackson Smith and Jigba?
I got to say in Jigba, man, I was like, you know, I already knew it was going to be a banker. That was like my game of the week, but they didn't disappoint. But they was going at it. But
not at all.
I say the Jigba edged them out more. It was, you know what I'm saying, right there. But the Jigba ran out with the victory, so eventually he won in the end.
You know, and you bring up an interesting point as we talk about that, man. I think this is the first time in a long time we've seen like a wide receiver duel happening like that. I had a friend of mine, Chris, always made this note, and he said there's never been a team to have like a Super Bowl victory where the wide receiver was your best player. And I think this time you have an opportunity for that to happen. I mean, even either team that would have made it,
especially
it could have been the case. Yeah, both of these dudes was real deal. Yeah, they did not disappoint at all, man. So
it was a Puka show in LA all year long.
Yeah. Hey, but I told you, boy, you was over there disrespecting my boy Devontae Adams. He was out there stinging him too. Now that's one thing that get kind of lost in the shuffle. When you look at the box score though. Like Puka had 165. Devontae Adams had 4 catches for 89 and a touchdown. So they both scored touchdowns. So all touchdowns through the air were through Puka, Devontae Adams, and Kyron Williams. So 3 good touchdowns by some of the best players. I was happy just to see the offensive onslaught going on, man. So a lot of back and forth right there, man. You had Sam Darnold trying to battle back against the veteran. Sam Darnold is a story within itself, man, because this is a dude that went from being like highly touted to being classified as a bum, getting his stuff together, and walking his way into the Super Bowl as the Seattle Seahawks win 31-27. Yes. 31-27, a 4-point victory. We all knew it was going to be a good one, man. Puka scored the last touchdown with 2 minutes left to get him close, but it just wasn't enough, man. Hey, you know who else we over here downplaying right now, man? I know you saw Cooper Kupp get that touchdown.
Cooper Kupp snuck back out there. He said he got his lick back. Y'all slept on me. Y'all tried to push me out the door, baby.
He did.
I'm here.
Yeah, he did. As soon as he caught that mug, I was like, man, that dude finna fight like a dog to get himself in that one. He was not messing around with that, man. So Cooper Kupp got him one. He walking the Seattle Seahawks into the Super Bowl for the first time in a long time. I think the last Seattle Super Bowl had to be the one they lost against the Patriots, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I believe it is. Yeah. So.
Get the ball to Marshawn. Your boy caught the interception. That was the last one.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's crazy. So they get a chance to redeem themselves.
They had to sign Beast Mode for a 10-day contract and let him get his lick back. Do it.
You know what?
The right way.
I wouldn't be against that, man. I wouldn't be against that at all, man. It'd be nice to see Beast Mode get another Super Bowl ring because I felt like he was entitled to one the way that thing ended, man. Yeah, they messed them boys all over. But your boy Mike McDonald, he deserves some props too because he done took that team to be dominant. I didn't think he was that good of a coach, but he went out there and locked them boys up and kind of reestablished some good defense. From what I understood, he was the defensive coordinator with the Baltimore Ravens. He left Baltimore and took a head coaching job with Seattle. Yeah,
and went to the Super Bowl.
Good for him. Good for him being a young coach. That is. I think this is second year as a head coach. I think is what it is. Had some time with Geno. Geno rolled out, brought in Sam Darnold. And then I'm still impressed with the redemption story between Sam Darnold and what he's accomplished, what Kenneth Walker did, man, because Kenneth Walker had us all super mad during the fantasy league. Yeah.
I feel like the Sam Darnold story, that's just like a classic, man, because when did he get so good? Like, Buddy was out there dropping dimes, I think, like putting it in the bucket. The The pass to Rashid Shaheed, man, they showed that in replay, boy. I'm talking about it was like, whoop, right there. Where it was supposed to be, how it was supposed to be. Like, he was out there throwing perfect balls. Pause.
They said from spending that time in San Francisco. I mean, he was out there with Kyle Shanahan and them. I want to say he was with the team that went to the Super Bowl that ended up losing who got them, the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs beat them. He said he learned a lot during that time there. And then he went to Minnesota, kind of showed what he know, had a lot of success right there. Which I'm surprised that they didn't pay enough money to keep him there, because I thought he would have been a good ad. But they did have J.J. McCarthy, so they had him as being the key to the future. Probably should have decided something different.
Do you think Justin Jefferson would have had a better year if Sam Darnold would have still been there?
No question. No, yeah. I truly feel, to that point you just made, I truly feel that Jackson Smith and Jigba kind of stole all Justin Jefferson's thunder, because it would have been a good situation for Justin Jefferson if he could have had. Yeah, I really do. Because if you think about it, like, I mean, I'm not hating on Jackson Smith and Jigba. He just may not have had the trigger man to do the things that he needed to do. But he didn't really show himself to be a dominant wide receiver with San Francisco. He would do some mediocre stuff, and that's why so many of us are kicking ourselves in the butt for passing on him in the fantasy.
He was in San Francisco.
No. Jackson Smith and Jigba was with Seattle the whole time.
Oh, like, Seattle.
He was with Seattle the whole time, but he just had Geno Smith passing him the football, and it just wasn't going nearly as well as it did when Sam Darnold showed up. So, I mean, what can you say about that? But Guru, man, well, that's it for the NFC and AFC Championship. We're going to take us a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little Super Bowl, man, to see who we think is going to win that whole thing. Stay tuned. This is the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast with your boy, Dimitri.
And your boy, Web 100, the fantasy specialist.
Be back in a minute. All right, folks, we are back. And before we talk about all the things that are going to happen with the Super Bowl, let me remind you, man, the boys are doing their thing on a brand new YouTube video version podcast, man. So if you haven't done so yet, we know it's the end of the season, but it still don't matter. Be sure to jump on YouTube, look at the Backyard Ballers, like this video, and subscribe to the channel, man, just so you can stay plugged in for when the next season jump off. It's okay if you missed it. You can go back and watch the old ones if you want to. Me and the Guru have been keeping people entertained for a whole season. So get on there, do your thing, support your boys, especially if you love fantasy football and love this overtime, boy. This is actually overtime round 4. We didn't even introduce ourselves with that. We was too busy trying to talk. But Guru, it's going to be interesting as we get into the Super Bowl situation. Because while we do have two teams that have played against each other, we're going to have two, I'd say, kind of younger quarterbacks. You got a young quarterback, and then you got one that's a little bit older than the younger one, man. I saw two things that did interest me, though, because in the Super Bowl, in the draft, in the draft, I think 2018, man, it was like Baker Mayfield, who else? Lamar Jackson, somebody else, and then Sam Darnold. You know, like Sam Darnold is the first one out of that class of quarterbacks that has made it to a Super Bowl. And if you'd have brought that up 3 years ago, I would not have thought that Sam Darnold would have been the name to come out of those. Sam Darnold surprised a lot of people, man. He surprised you too?
Sam Darnold said he here to stay, man. Seattle done shook him back. They got that boy out there looking like Tom Cruise and Tom Brady at the same time. You see him in warm-ups because he had like a little haircut going on. You know what I'm saying? He got clean and everything, girl. He was out there throwing it around, boy.
He said he was on his Top Gun-ish right here. So, dude, when you look at who was taken, Josh Allen was in that same draft. So Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
You know, nobody thought out of all the names.
It took him what? 6 years? How many years?
I guess it is. Yeah, it took him a minute. Yeah. So look, right out of the gate in that one.
You got to stay down, man.
Now he was the third pick overall. It was Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley, and then Sam Darnold. Then after that, you had Denzel Ward, Bradley Chubb, and then Quentin Nelson. and then Josh Allen, and then further down the line, you know, they picked Lamar. They did Lamar dirty, boy. It's funny because he should have 3 MVPs, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Yeah, they did Lamar real dirty. But shout out to my boy Sam Darnold for making it. We excited about you, Drake May. Let's not discredit Drake May. The youngster is better than I thought he was gonna be. He was out there making good decisions. I'm happy to see him out there doing his thing. I mean, he's not Tom Brady or nothing like that, but the little dude is out there winning. He following his game plan.
The Tom Brady comparisons is coming though. They already, you know what I'm saying?
You think so?
The ball. Yeah. You know, I mean, but you know, you in the GOAT shoes. You playing on the GOAT team.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Like, people aren't talking about this, and I got to give this man his props. Man, shout out to Stephon Diggs, because that dude has gone so many places. Like, people don't give that dude the credit he deserved. Like, when he was in Minnesota, they was giving it all to Adam Thielen, and I'm not hating on Thielen, but after Stephon Diggs left, things changed for Thielen. But then Stephon Diggs went to Buffalo. He was balling in Buffalo. All right. And when he left Buffalo, he went to Houston. He was balling in Houston before the injury. He leaves Houston, goes to New England, balling once again. Stephon Diggs is in the Super Bowl, man. So there's a lot of people out there that will have their first opportunity to win one. And I remember when he was at Buffalo, he had the situation where remember he was on the side crying after the game, sitting on the bench after they lost to the Chiefs. He's finally getting his shot to make it to the Super Bowl. So there's a lot of different people out there I'm excited for, man, to see them get their chance. Let's get into the meat of things, baby. We ain't talking about the Pro Bowl because that's going to be fun and games. It's time to talk about that Super Bowl going down. And we got time. We got a couple of weeks ahead of us. Super Bowl takes place February 8th, 5:30 on a Sunday. I'm still not sure why they don't play that on a Saturday. Let folks have a good time, be able to kick back. Folks want to kick back and watch the Super Bowl, man. We don't want to be sitting in there eating. Yeah, they would. I mean, like, people can go out, they can enjoy themselves, and they ain't got to worry about going to work anymore, man. Fix some things, please. And what we'll have, it's going to be interesting. 14-3 versus 14-3. So evenly matched up with what they've seen so far, man. Drake May and Sam Darnold. Mike Vrabel, Mike McDonald. Mike and Mike, Sam and Drake. That sounds like a Nickelodeon TV show. Yeah, but
I tried to go with,
it's what everybody's been waiting for.
I tried to go with veteran coaching on my bracket and look at busted and disgusted.
It is crazy to think that Sean McVay is considered to be veteran coaching, though, man, because he was one of the younger coaches out there, and now he's one of the longest tenured. Yeah, that is wild.
Playoff caliber, all
who
that.
You picking this way? Yeah, like I need to get that from you, because neither one of us picked either of these teams to make it to the Super Bowl. Right. So I was gonna get your take on who you think is gonna win this thing right here. Who you got, Guru?
I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks, man. Their defense look ferocious.
It's a guru, baby.
The defense look ferocious. The run game working, and the quarterback look like he on point. All the elements you need to get that W.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, it's gonna be hard to root against them, though. Like, another nugget before we dive into something else, Guru, or before you give you my take. Did you realize? I don't think this has been done before. We got to look this up, man. Like, Guru, I don't think there's ever been a situation where you had a team that played in the playoffs and all they did was play against a whole bunch of teams in their own division. They played the Niners. Then they turned around and played the Rams. And then they get to play the Super Bowl game in the location of their division, a place that they're familiar with. Yeah. It's going to be, this is probably going to be the easiest transition into the Super Bowl that I've seen for anybody, with the exception of the people that played at home, which has been the trend, Guru. I'm not sure if you paid attention to that or not. Like, we went all those years with nobody winning Super Bowls at home, and then we had a streak of people winning Super Bowls at home, and now you get the next best thing in this situation, man. Like, my heart is telling me that the Seahawks are going to win this thing, but I'm going to pull for the Patriots, and that sounds kind of weird. Primarily because I want to see my boys win the Super Bowl, man. Shout out to Keyshawn Butte doing his thing, man. But we got LSU guys on both sides, though. It's gonna be a good game. But I think it's gonna be hard for the Patriots to pull it off. I feel weird saying it'd be neat to see the Patriots win, because I really don't want to see the Tom Brady dynasty come on again. I don't want to see people jumping on that bandwagon no more. You know what? Forget that. I'm rocking with you, Guru. Seattle. I want to see Seattle win a Super Bowl. I love their fan base. I love their jerseys. I just love the whole spirit of the team, man. I'm rocking with Seattle too. I'm going with you, but it's still going to be an interesting game, man. So,
yeah, it's going to be a good game. I feel like they both evenly matched up in all ways. They both got defense. They both got running game. They both got decent quarterbacks. So it should be a hell of a game. It might be one of them boring games, but it'll be something interesting to see. You have to watch to the fourth quarter.
Who do you think is going to be a dark horse shining star in this game? Like, who do you think is going to kind of come out of nowhere and catch everybody slipping with how they play in this game?
The boy Rashid Shaheed. You watch he turn around and be MVP or something. Strike somebody with the dagger. He be wanting his prop so bad. I ain't gonna say they be hating on him. He just kind of like second fiddle because the other boy a monster. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but still,
yeah.
You gotta get out there and handle his business.
He's doing what he's supposed to do when you got somebody else on the other side. If you got a dog on the other side, you're supposed to be winning your matchups, So I'll put Kayshon Boutte into that same conversation. Like, it'd be neat to see him go out there and do something on the opposite side of Stephon Diggs. I feel like the Seahawks have the running game advantage. I feel like the Seahawks have the quarterback advantage. And you're gonna give them the wide receiver advantage because Jackson Smith-Njigba has been balling. But he did get a lot of help.
That's the only thing they don't have. The Patriots don't have one of those.
What's that? Smith-Njigba?
They ain't got one of them.
Cause they got Stephon Diggs though. You know what I'm saying? So I think
he reliable though, but I ain't gonna give him that.
I get it. It's going to be interesting to see how well he plays or how well he tries to play here. Yeah, so I'm excited to see that, man. Like, normally, it's easy to watch a Super Bowl when you ain't got no team. You ain't invested in either team. So I'm just going to kick back, have a few friends over. Hopefully, we won't have no more ice and snow. Guru, you can come over here, too, man. We're going to be over here celebrating and parlaying, man. You going to come through?
Come to this Zillow watch party. Didn't I come over there last year?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, come on through again, man. It's all right. You know I'm your big brother, man. You can come kick it with me.
You know what I'm talking about?
But folks, seriously, it's been an absolute pleasure holding it down with y'all for an entire season. We're probably gonna get one more in after the Super Bowl to close it out completely. But if you don't check in to see that one, we want to say that we appreciate you guys for kicking it with us for 24 episodes. It's been a long season. We've been working hard to present you with nothing but the best. Shout out to the Guru for doing this thing on a lot of the predictions this year. I give him a hard time, but he do his thing though, man. Guru, let me give you the opportunity to speak to the people, man. What do you got to say to the folks that's been holding it down with us all season?
Man, shout out to y'all for checking with us, rocking with us every week. You know what I'm saying? We look forward to checking in, tapping in with y'all every week, and keep on rocking with us, man. Hey, we're gonna be looking for new recruits for the next year league. Make sure you tell them that, if you want to play with us in the fantasy league or our brackets or anything, hit us up on the socials. Y'all know if you listen, you know where we at. Let us know.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times we reach out to people and we tell them that all the time. Man, leave comments, send us a message. You want some content? You want us to hear us talk about it on the podcast?
Just the listeners.
Let us know. We are not against that at all.
Play with y'all.
Yeah, it's really about the listeners. Yeah. Well, everybody thinks that it's easy. I bet you $5 there's a ton of people that watch our podcast and be like, man, these dudes don't know what they talking about. Come on in. Come on into the arena. If you got it all figured out. Yeah, come on. Yeah, and if you kick butt, we'll put you on the show. We ain't got no problem with doing that. We will share this show with our fans because
the payout is about y'all. Everything is legit, man. Hey, baby. Yeah, holla at us.
But look, but you come in here with that weak stuff because I'm going to let you know. You come in with that weak stuff, you going to get it. You better believe you going to get it. Absolutely. But anyways, we'll get on that next time. Signing out for the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast. It is your boy, Dimitri.
And your boy, Web 100, the Fantasy Guru in 2026. 2025 over. 2026, I'll be back, baby.
Hey, if you're still in your bracket, congratulations to you. I'm officially out. Good luck during the Super Bowl, and we'll see you guys next time. Yeah.